Courtrooms can be intense and emotional, especially when karma comes knocking on the door of those who deserve it. In this video, we'll look at 5 Karens who received a dose of their own medicine in court. Karen tries to quote the book to a legally trained representative, but things go differently than planned. In this intense exchange, Karen insists the poll book is off by over 100,000 votes, but is quickly shut down. Watch until the end to see Karen's ultimate realization and a legitimate question from Representative Johnson.
The poll book is completely off. Completely off.
Off by 30,000?
I'd say that poll book is off by over 100,000. That poll book, why don't you look at the registered voters on there? How many registered voters are on there? Do you even know the answer to that?
No, I guess I'm trying to get to the bottom
Zero.
of this here.
Zero. There's 0.
So, my question then is if the...
Guess how many, wait, what about the turnout rate? 120%?
Let's let Representative Johnson ask his question.
So the poll book number, okay, there's 2 things that could happen here. Either the poll book number, if ballots were counted multiple times, there's 2 options. Option number 1 is that the poll book numbers are not going to match.
They don't.
The actual. Not by thousands and thousands of votes. That's not what we see right now.
Take a look again. Take a look again.
Option number 2 is that they essentially were filling in names of people who didn't vote.
Dead people too?
So is that?
Let's
I guess,
let
is that
Representative Johnson ask his question, and then when he's done.
I thought that was his answer. Okay.
Well, I guess that's my question here is why we're not seeing the poll book off by 30,000 votes. That's not the case.
What did you guys do? Take it and do something crazy to it?
I'm just saying the numbers are not off by 30,000 votes. So
I know what I
saying
saw.
That they're filling in?
I know what I saw, and I signed something saying that if I'm wrong, I can go to prison. Okay. Did you?
Okay,
I'm just trying to ask you a legitimate question here.
Yeah, let's let Representative Johnson ask his question, and then don't interrupt him, and then if you want to respond to it, that's fine. And did you have more, Representative?
Yeah, I guess I just want to keep following back up with the poll book. So are we saying that the poll book is either wildly off or that they are filling in names?
It's wildly off, and dead people voted, and illegals voted.
Okay.
So that's my answer.
Karen thinks she's funny as 18-year-old Penelope Soto appears in court for possessing Xanax bars. Karen's joke doesn't amuse the judge, who denies appointing Penelope a lawyer and sets a bond of $5,000 or $10,000. Penelope continues to dig herself into a hole and is eventually sentenced to 30 days in jail.
Minnesota, you're being charged with possession of Xanax and B-A-R-S. I don't know what that is. What is that?
Xanax bars. So are you working?
Yes.
How much money are you making a week, approximately?
Approximately about $200 a week.
Okay, and do you own any property of value? A house, a car, bank account, significant amounts of jewelry?
Yes.
What do you own?
I own a lot of jewelry, all right, as well as
Go ahead.
a car.
Well, how much would you say your jewelry is worth? Well, it's not a joke, you know. We are not in a club now.
Okay, but if you know,
Hey, well,
kind
you
of,
see,
you know,
we are not in a club. Be serious about it.
I'm serious about
Oh,
it.
you're
You
being
just
very.
made me
I can
laugh.
see you're serious, all right.
You just made me laugh. I apologize.
It's all right. How much is your jewelry worth?
I was wait a minute this time.
No, I'm gonna appoint you because you own a lot of substantial amounts of jewelry. You can go and sell your jewelry for a private attorney. What is the standard bond? Round 1 would be $5,000 per hour cost found. Bye-bye.
Adios.
Come back, ma'am. Come back. Come back. Put in paper again. Count 1 would be 10,000. Come back again. Come back again. I believe I heard you saying to.
Yes, I did. I'm not going to do
I believe you. Did you say?
Actually,
Did you say that?
Yes, sir.
Oh, you did say that?
I'm not
I find you in direct criminal contempt. 30 days in the county jail.
A racist Karen was caught on camera calling a black couple slurs. In an interview, she tries to turn herself into the victim and apologizes for getting caught. She denies being a racist and claims she was defending herself when someone slapped her. She also says she'd never used the N-word and loves her mixed family equally. The black couple's video shows otherwise.
I'm hoping for the best because it really got blown out of proportion. I got called a racist when I'm not a racist. Do 100% from the bottom of my heart regret saying that word. I've never in my life used that word. I have a very mixed family and I love them. I love everybody equally. I would never use that word ever again because I defended myself as a human being.
Amanda Castle is sentenced for driving under the influence and causing a fatal accident. Her victim's sister reads a powerful statement, but some of Castle's family members laughed during the hearing, resulting in her mother's arrest for contempt. Castle serves 3 years in prison before being paroled, while her mother serves 1 day for contempt. Judge Kiana Lillard stresses the importance of courtroom etiquette and respect.
There's a lot of things that you can do, and your life doesn't have to be over because of a poor choice. You just have to accept responsibility for it and find a way to make something positive out of a very negative situation.
And look what you did to my life. You ruined everything I had, like my dad's life.
You can go too. Whoever can sit here at a tragic moment like this and laugh and smile when somebody has lost a family member, this is a court of law. You cannot come down to the Frank Murphy Hall of Justice and act any way you want to act. Ma'am, you are being taken into custody for criminal contempt. Your disruptive and disrespectful behavior disrupted today's proceedings, and you, ma'am, are going to the Wayne County Jail for 93 days for direct criminal contempt. Anybody else want to go? Try it. These are very serious matters, and I understand you all are upset because your loved one is going to prison, but guess what? She's going to prison for the choices that she made. It'll be the sentence of this court that you will serve 3 to 15 years in the Michigan Department of Corrections. If there's nothing further, that concludes this matter.
This man loses it in court and has to be dragged out by officers as his sister screams obscenities. The incident occurred at Laconia District Court, and the man, Ronnie Amadon, was later arrested. These 5 Karens may have thought they could talk out of trouble, but karma caught up with them in court. The consequences of their actions resulted in some well-deserved justice.
No! No! Hey! Get the